He's the man you call to prepare for the worst situations, high-threat situations with an active shooter. Aaron Cohen served on the Israeli Special Forces team, a highly trained unit who target wanted terrorists.
So what I can teach them is all of the things they can't get unless they go to Israel and train.
Something he's bringing to the Houston County Sheriff's Office. And this type of training is different than your typical American style.
The emphasis is on speed. And the reason why is because we found in Israel that for every second you waste, another innocent bystander will be killed. For every round that you miss, another innocent bystander can be killed. So there's a different tactical protocol.
And while he's preparing officers to take down terrorists, the number of those wanting to hurt Americans is growing on the homeland. And Cohen believes it's because of the internet and social media.
It's a lot more cost effective, and it's a very low tech and effective way to get people to attack Americans. Instead of having to fly to Iraq or northern Syria and go train with ISIS, well, you can just pick up a weapon here and open fire after being radicalized online.
He says it's only a matter of time.
It's going to happen in big cities and it's going to happen in small towns, and that's part of the terrorist agenda, which is to create the fear.
So we must be prepared. And his advice for the average person is something you won't hear floating around the advice pool.
Don't hunker down. Leave. If you're in a school and there's a window and you can get out, go. A moving target is a lot harder to hit than a static target.
And if you can't get out,
you must attack the attacker. And if you're 10 or 15 teenagers or young adults in a classroom, you have a much better chance of surviving if you attack the attacker.
Because then roles change.
The moment you start to attack the attacker, he now begins to defend himself, and he's now switched roles. The only way to survive is to be aggressive and attack if you can't get away.
A big responsibility to take on, while many will leave it up to law enforcement to handle.
This is a service industry that involves risking your life, and I think it's important to remember that these guys, they pump red blood in their red hearts, you know, and they're normal guys, and they're out here busting their because they want to make this county safer overall in the event of a mass shooting, which is essentially what we're training for.
Something we can only hope will never happen here. But Houston County Sheriff's Office will be ready. In Houston County, Brianna Bars, WDHN News 18.